Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to have a little fun and I'm going to answer a few questions on the Get to Know Me tab. So while we are going to do that, I'm going to color in Mysterious Woman from Maud Lamoine. I think it's the pronunciation of her surname. So let's get started. I'm going to use Prismacolor pencils. The ones that I've picked out is chocolate, nectar, eggshell, deco pink, salmon pink, peach, and dark umber. So let's get started. The first question is, what is your name? Second question, what is your nickname? And then the third one, do you like your name? So I'm gonna do that in the same answer it in the same one. So my name is Connie. On my birth certificate, my name is Cornelia, but everybody calls me Connie, my parents as well. So just for legal stuff, I go by Cornelia. I don't have, well, my nickname is Connie. Some of my friends just call me Con. And my husband calls me Bokkie, which is like a small deer. That's my nickname. Do you like your name? As a child, it was a bit of a hassle for me because we were 3 Connies in school, but I was the only girl. The other 2 were boys. And I always thought my parents gave me a boy's name. So that was an issue for me. Growing up, after I grew up, growing up, I thought, okay, no, there's a lot more girl Connies than boys, and it didn't bother me anymore. But it was strange when I was young, and I was the only girl Connie that I knew of. Okay, question number 4. When is your birthday? So I was born August 30th, 1975. That makes me almost 49 now. Almost. Question number 5. What are 3 of your favorite colors? So I think my most favorite color would be red. I love red. And then black. And, well, as of lately, I was never a pink girl. When I was small, I didn't like pink. Nothing pink. I didn't want anything pink. But the last couple of years, I actually get myself buying pink stuff. My spare room in the house is actually pink. So, yeah, that is strange. Color changing. I was always an apricot girl. I loved apricot. Everything apricot. But no pink. But yeah, pink is up there in the top 3, I think, for now. Question number 6. What are 3 of your favorite quotes? Sure, 3 of them. One of them, okay. When my kids grew up, I always taught them, okay, in Afrikaans, the saying goes, wees so dat ander mense van jou kan hou. So you can't really translate it straight away into English, but it's basically, I don't know if I can say this, but don't be an ass. So a while ago I was watching The Boys. It's a show on Prime. And this one guy, he actually said it to his child when he was leaving. He actually said it to his kid, and I thought, you remember that? The way I taught my kids was, it's like, behave in a manner that other people, or it would be possible for other people to like you. But basically it comes down the same as don't be an ass. So yeah, that was funny. That was really funny when I heard that. And I thought, you know what, that's actually what you taught your kids from when they were little. It's not the same wording, but basically it comes down to the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the other two. I can't think of anything else quickly. There's actually a lot of quotes, but yeah, I think that's the biggest one. Or the one that I go by. Next question. What is your favorite show, TV, YouTube, or movie? Okay, so my all-time favorite, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I'm a Potterhead. So all the Harry Potter movies, the books as well. Actually, I like the books more than the movie, for obvious reasons. It's just so much better. Everything that's left out, but yeah, that is my favorite, the whole series. Next question. What are 3 qualities you like in a best friend? Oh, I think those are easy. Somebody that can be themselves. Because if they weren't themselves, they wouldn't be my friend. I like it when my best friend comes and visits and she can kick off her shoes, open the fridge, get something to eat, make herself a cup of coffee. If you're my friend, my house is your house. That's the way I like it. Be comfortable. Loyalty is very important for me. I do believe I'm a loyal friend as well. So I like loyalty in friends. And then someone that can just enjoy the same stuff that I enjoy. I think that's important. You can do stuff together. Just be yourself. Like I said, if you're not yourself, otherwise you wouldn't be my friend. I think that's important. Then the next question. What is your dream? And I think at my age, most of my dreams I've accomplished. But I think my dream for now would be for my kids or for my son to be successful in life, be happy, more happy than successful. I believe when you're happy, you are a success already in whatever you do. But yeah, just a successful life and a happy life for my son. That would be my biggest dream. For him to be happy, really, really happy. What are 3 of your favorite snacks? I'm not really a sweet tooth. So I like chips. I think in the US they call them crisps, but we do chips. So that would be anything like Doritos, anything that's very salty, and even in tarts or pudding, I would rather eat a salty. I don't know what you call it in English. Anything salty, that is my go-to. I will eat a little bit of chocolate, but just a small piece at a time. I'm not really. Maybe ice cream. Huh? Yeah, maybe ice cream. And then biltong. So biltong is it's almost like jerky, but it's not the same. It's absolutely not the same as jerky. South African biltong is awesome. There's nothing else like it in the rest of the world. It's awesome. I can eat it all day long. Anything with meat, actually, I can eat all day long. Okay, so for the rest of the snacks, it's basically salty. Anything salty, it's good for me. 3 of your favorite foods. So if I had a choice, I know it's not healthy, but it's fine with me. You can take all my food, everything. Just leave me my meat. Anything with meat, that's me. I can just put my chop or my steak on the fire or the barbecue and just eat that, no problem. Dinner done and dusted. I'm good to go. So yeah, I like my meat, anything with meat. Usually when I prepare food at night as well, for the afternoon, I will decide what meat to eat and then plan the rest of the food around the meat that I decided for tonight. So we are meat eaters every night, or at least once a day. So anything with meat. Then I like pasta. So I don't have it a lot because my hubby doesn't eat it. But I really like my pastas, any type of pasta. That's a treat for me. And let me think. Third option for food. Anything with meat, so yeah, that counts as everything. Basically, for me. Oh, and Chinese foods. I like Chinese stir fries. Yeah, I can eat. I'm not a big sushi eater. I don't like sushi. But stir fries and stuff like that, Chinese food, yeah, I can have that all day long. I love that. Next question. I've actually skipped a few questions. Do you wear makeup? Gosh, not anymore, not really. When I was younger, I had for work, I had to do my makeup every day. And it needed to be specific in a certain way for work. And so after that, when I started to work for myself, not going to the office every day, I've actually stopped wearing makeup. So for work, if I go see clients, then I do my makeup. But at home, no, not anymore. That is the same with heels. I used to wear heels every day. Not anymore. The flatter the better. The next one, what makes you cry? Love, I think. There's nothing more beautiful than love. To see love for a child, love for between in a couple, old people loving each other, love for a puppy or a dog or an animal, and then memories, lots of memories. Next question. What makes you angry? Ignorant people. I think that is the one that, sent me into a rage. People that think they are better than others. And then abuse. Towards children, towards other people, towards animals, any abuse. I hate that. Hate is a strong word, but that makes me so angry. I think that is one of the biggest things that makes me angry. Next question. What makes you happy? I think the same that makes me cry. Love. My son makes me happy. My husband makes me happy. My friends makes me happy. I'm a happy person, I think. I don't like sulking. I don't like listen to sulking people. Generally, I'm a happy person, so it doesn't take a lot to make me happy. It's just who I am. Okay, next one. What are 3 of your favorite drinks? Oh my gosh. Now, for this one, I think there's a lot of people that's gonna go, but my favorite drink, my most favorite drink would be Coca-Cola. Sorry, that's how it is. I can drink Coke all day long, or I do drink Coke all day long. I'm not a water drinker. I know it's not healthy. I know it's not good for me, but I do love my Coke. Coffee. I love coffee. Early in the morning, I start up my morning every morning with at least 3 cups of coffee. I don't start my day. I don't do anything before I haven't got my coffee. That's the first thing that I do in the morning, is get a cup of coffee, relaxing, drinking my coffee. I love coffee, but not during the day. That's mostly a morning thing, but I need my coffee to kickstart my day. Then a third one. Like I said, I'm not a water drinker. That's basically the 2 things that I do drink. I end the day with a glass of water. Just to keep me through the night. Maybe orange juice. I don't drink that often. With a breakfast maybe. Or a glass of milk. But you won't see me regularly with anything else than a glass of Coke. In the morning, a cup of coffee. And that's basically it. Next question. Can you tell us a little about yourself? At least 10 random facts. Oh my word. All right. What can be number one? Okay, let's start. I've been married for 25 years. Random fact number one. Me and my hubby's been married 25 years. This year it's 25 years. Number two, we have had, what do you say? 2 boys. Actually 4 boys. My husband has 2 boys from a previous marriage, and then we had 2 together. Random fact number 3, my oldest son passed away in 2016. Random fact number 4, that is the reason why I started coloring, to keep me busy at night when I couldn't sleep. Good. Random fact number 5, I've been a police officer for 11 years. I was a police officer for 11 years. And my work in the police, I was a fingerprint expert. And I left the police when my first son was born because of the hours that we've worked. You're never at home. Day and night. If they call you out, you have to go. Crime doesn't ask for a time. So it was hard for me when my son was little to go out at night and go to work. It just didn't work for me. So then I left the police. That was random fact, but number 5. Number 6. Oh, wow. Let me think a little bit. Oh. In my younger years, I competed professionally in off-road racing. Dirt biking, 4-wheelers, quads. 2006, I had a bad accident. I came down really hard and I've injured my head. And then my hubby said, nope, this is done now. We're not gonna go on. He also ride professionally, and as well as my oldest boy, my oldest son. And then after the crash, he said, no, this is getting hectic now. So we stopped. In 2006, before my crash, I was, I don't know what an English word is. Let me just make sure. Give me a second. So in 2006, when I had the crash, I was unbeaten for that year in South Africa. There was no other girl, not in one race, that could beat me until I crashed. So it stopped there. So yeah, I was a biker. We had four-wheelers, we had off-road two-wheelers, we had road bikes, two-wheelers, oh yeah, road motorcycles. We did the biking thing. Number 7, what can I say? Number 7. I love to sing. I love music. I play the piano. I can play the drums. And I play by ear. So I didn't have any schooling for it. It's just natural for me. Yeah, I love music, any type of music. No, not any type. I'm lying. I am lying. I don't do jazz. I don't like blues. But I think other than that, I love rock music. And not hard rock, but a little bit of rock. But like I said, everything but jazz or blues, I think. Yeah, I think the rest can go. I love music. Just random fact number 8. I used to own a restaurant. Not a restaurant, it was a coffee shop, like a coffee shop during the day. It was a coffee shop during the day, and at night we had karaoke. It was a karaoke bar at night. So coffee shop during the day, changed it to karaoke bar at night. That was awesome times. That was when I was younger and we had more time, because that is it. If you have a restaurant, you don't have any time for yourself. That is your whole life, 24/7. You are busy with the restaurant. It never stops. The hours is long. There's never a holiday. There's never a weekend. You are working full time. That is a full-time job. And never again in my life. When I sold that place, I said I was done. No restaurant, no food, selling of food for me ever again. That's enough. We just sold it to have more time with the kids and for ourselves. Like I said, when you have a restaurant, you are busy there. You are never off. Yeah. Random fact number 8. As you might know, English is not my first language. It is my second language. My first language is Afrikaans. And then number 9, I am the middle child. I have 2 siblings. And I think what they say about the middle child or the second child, that's me. Hard-headed, busy. Yeah. So I'm the middle child of 3 children. Fact number 10. At this moment, I am the owner of my own business. And I am Me and my husband is working on this together. So we are 24/7 in each other's company. Yeah, we sell water pumps to mines, hardwares, and that's our business. Good, that's 10 random facts. Oh my word, it was harder than I thought. Okay, number 19. What are 3 fun things you like to do? Well, the first one, I love coloring, and that's the most fun for me. I love to sing. I think that was part of some of the previous ones. I like music. So I like to sing. I like to play music. And then I like to drive, or the place that I like the most to listen to my music, because I love loud music. It must be ear splitting. When I'm the happiest if I have my earphones on, music as loud as possible. Not good for my eardrums, I know, but that's the way I love it. Or on the road with the music on full blast, taking the long road. Well, I think then yeah, that's the way I like it. Some other fun things to do. Well, I love shopping. Not for clothes or groceries. I hate that. Any artsy craftsy, anything like that. If I can go shopping for that, that's awesome. And then I like visiting with family, my friends. At this moment, where I'm staying, I don't have any friends in town that I have. So if I have a chance to get with my friends, or particularly my one friend, my best friend, she's staying like very far from me. It's 600 kilometers. We talk a lot on the phone. But Lizella's my best friend. And anytime that we can get together, that's awesome. That's one of the most fun things for me to do, because it's always fun being with her, doing stuff with her. Good. Next question. What best describes where you live? Oh my word. All right. I've already touched a little bit on that. I'm staying in a very, very small town called Daniel Scale. That is in the Northern Cape in South Africa. The area that we are staying is well, they call it a green desert. It's a semi-desert. So it's very hot in summer and very cold in winter. It's dry, but still green. It's in the northern part of South Africa, basically northern western part of South Africa, not far from Namibia, from the Namibian border. And that's the place I call home for now. Next question. What is your crafty or coloring style? I'm going to do this in these next few questions in one answer. What is your crafty coloring style? And then the next one is, what is most used crafty coloring tool? The next one as well. What is your most wishes for crafty or coloring tool? What is your most wishes for crafty or coloring tool? What is your favorite craft coloring brand? And what is your favorite craft? Okay, all of those. I'm gonna do that. Of course, my favorite is coloring. I also do a little bit of dot painting, not diamond dot painting. If you don't know it, just Google it. I love that. I do a little bit of sewing. I've made some clothes for myself. I'm making all my curtains. If I need new curtains for the house, half of the ones that is already hanging in my house this moment, I made myself. So yeah, I like sewing. I do knit and I do crochet, but not as often. But I'm not a painter. I don't like to paint. I like to play with paint. But I don't get the hang of painting. I don't know. But the ones that I love the most is coloring. The brand that I like most, I'm not really a brand girl. I love my Prismacolors, the pencils. I love Prismacolor. I love my Colleen's. That's actually my all-time favorite. I love using them. So I'm not really a brand girl, liking just one brand. The tool that I used most, except for pencils, would be my Derwent eraser. Can't go without this little guy. And then actually, since a few months ago, this kneadable, I think it's kneadable, what do you call it? Eraser from Faber-Castell. Also, get yourself one of those if you don't have it. I like playing with that. That's a kneadable eraser. I mostly use it on pastels, but it works wonders, I found, with colored pencil as well. I wish I've known that earlier. Okay, those are 4 questions that I think that I've answered. Do you have any pets? Oh my word, yes. I've got 4 dogs, 3 of them Chihuahuas, and I've got an English bulldog. He's just so pretty. He's so cute. And then, of course, I've got the parrot. It's an African grey. I think if you follow my videos, you would have heard him already. I usually try to color as far from him as possible because he's very noisy. At this stage, you'll see that he's quiet because he's asleep. It's at night that I'm making the video, because he can be so noisy, and then it makes it hard for me because he's like very loud. So those are my pets, 4 dogs. Oh, and the Chihuahuas. My oldest Chihuahua passed away just last week, or earlier this week. I've had her for 14 years. And then there's 3 left, 1 girl, 2 boys. But they are just awesome dogs. I love them. Um, when is your favorite time to craft? At night. Because of the parrot, because he's noisy. And then my husband goes to bed early at night. He's not a night person, but he gets up really early in the morning. So when they are asleep, they are quiet. I have all the time for myself. So night times, that's my crafting time. Next question. What is your favorite store? All right, so in Pretoria, there is this one store. The name is Gymnet, and that is like an art store with everything. It's like a supermarket. And I can walk through there hours on end. My husband also knows. He will say, you know what? You can go there as long as you like, but the bank card stays at home. The credit card stays at home. It doesn't go with you. So I can walk in there through all the stuff they have there for hours. I love Gymnets. And you can find anything there. So yeah, for now it's very far from me. It's in the city. It's not close to where I live now. But that is my favorite store. I can spend hours and hours in there. I just love it. I think it's any colorist's dream. Absolute dream. To be there. But it's not good for your bank account. Let me tell you, it's not good. What is your favorite restaurant? Okay, that's a little bit tough because we don't go out to restaurants often. So if I must think of something, maybe something a little bit like Chinese, something that serves Chinese food, or a steak ranch. I don't have any like favorites particular. There is this one place, they serve breakfasts. So if we are in the city and we need to get a place to eat breakfast, we'll go to Wimpy for breakfast, and then at night maybe go to a Spur, that is like a barbecue restaurant. Anything that sells meat, you know. I've told you, I love meat. So, but I don't have a favorite restaurant. Okay, what is your favorite magazine? So for now, I don't usually buy magazines, and then since 2020, I'm not going to say that word, but yeah, since 2020 in South Africa, we don't have a lot of magazines. I don't know if it's just a South African thing or did it happen everywhere. A lot of our publishing, I don't know if it's publishing houses or what, they've closed down, so they've just never started selling some of the books. They went online, and it stayed that way. So the magazine that I do buy, if you can say it's a magazine, well, it's Colouring Heaven, International Magazine of the Year. My favorite magazine would be Colouring Heaven. So this Like I said, the magazine business is very down in South Africa. There's a lot of them that closed down during 2020 and just didn't start up again. But this is my favorite magazine. I won't miss it. What are your favorite shoes? So, I love shoes. I love them. I love sneakers. I love, I'm not really a sandal girl. Well, actually, any type of shoes, boots. In South Africa, we have a shoe that we called vallies. So vallies is a type of shoe that the farmers mostly wear. It's made from skin, animal skin. So it's leather shoes. So vallies, I like my vallies, and then my sneakers. I'm not wearing a lot of high heels. I used to, but I still own a few pairs, quite a few pairs. But I don't wear them anymore. But I can't get it over my heart to get rid of them. I don't know when I'm going to wear them again, but they are in my cupboard, waiting patiently for maybe someday when I'm gonna get them out and wear them again. Yeah. For the work that I do at the moment, because you're not allowed, when you go to mines, you're not allowed to wear open shoes. So you get the boots that you need to wear when you're walking in the mine areas. But otherwise, when we are visiting the mines and everything, you walk like it's kilometers a day. So you have to wear shoes that are comfortable. So I would wear my sneakers. That's just the easiest. If I don't have to wear my safety boots, then it would be my sneakers. The next question, and we're almost through. What is your favorite time of the year? Okay, so when I was younger, because I loved doing sport. I loved swimming. So it was summer. Of course it would be summer. Me and my brother, usually when we got from school, every day in summertime, we usually got home at 1:30 in the afternoon, and then we just have to have something to eat, and then we were off to the pool, the swimming pool. Our town had a public swimming pool. It was Olympic size, so that was the gathering place of the kids from town. Everybody went after school to the swimming pool. That was our hangout place. That was where you met new people. That's just the way it was. Everybody went to the pool. So when winter came and we couldn't go swim anymore, it was always hard, because it was a small town that we lived in and there was nothing else to do except swimming in summer. So yeah, I loved summer when as a kid. That was my favorite time. But now I think it maybe would be spring, more spring and fall. Just for the temperatures, it's not as hot, it's not as cold. I don't like cold. It doesn't get as cold, I think, here as in some places, other places on earth. It doesn't get that cold. It rarely, or it barely, it never snows actually, yeah. Maybe one day a year we'll see some snow if it's like really, really cold, but it's not, it doesn't normally snow in where we live. So yeah, it changed as well from I was a kid. Oh, and that's all 34 questions. So I will go on with this page in a separate stream. Yeah, it was interesting going through these questions, and yeah, I have to think about it because I haven't read it before the time. So thank you for joining me, taking the time to hang out, and I hope we can get to know each other a little better. Enjoy your day. See you again soon. Bye.